Hey Hudson, what are we doing?
Going to record a podcast in the middle of nowhere.
Like idiots.
Yeah.
We're stupid.
Welcome to episode 20.
Episode 20! Woo! Woo!
We have a live audience here for this one.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
thanks, guys. All right.
Okay, come on, guy. It's just one guy, it's Jim.
Yeah.
Jim in the... as you've seen in the beginning part of this,
We're out in
we're in a field.
Well, we're on the shore, the field shore.
The field shore. We thought it'd be a good idea to bring a laptop and a microphone out into the middle of nowhere, sit in two lawn chairs in the beating down sun, and record a podcast for 2 hours.
You can see, if you look out there, you'll see the effect,
where it shimmers, it gets so hot that it's your eye tricking you into thinking it's like a shimmer of water. It's supposed to look like a mirage. It's a mirage effect, so that you think there's water, which there is water.
It's pronounced mirage.
Yeah. How was your mirrored ceremony?
Pretty good. The mirage reception was better.
Let's quick mention White Castle episode.
Yeah. So
we didn't realize until it's already up.
That I listened back to it to edit it, and I click play, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, that must just be the beginning. Maybe it's just glitching. And then I scroll through 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And and it's the whole time.
Because your phone stupidly connected.
Well, it
audio
just automatically connects to the car when it's on.
So it wasn't recording great.
No.
There's more recording the outside than the inside.
Yeah.
So you can still kind of hear us.
Yeah, it's probably, I'd say it's a good episode, with the content in it.
Yeah.
But it's probably the worst episode quality wise.
Yeah, because you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
some highlights that we talked about.
We talk about fears really quick, a couple of things.
Yeah, I got some more fears that I feel more suit me that I want to talk about on this podcast.
And we just talked about
I
our
think
trip.
the best part was when I accidentally took 3 Dramamine pills, and it knocked me out hard. I was only supposed to take 2. I took 3. And it knocked me out right after this goober poured gasoline on his foot. So gasoline stink was in the car, and I thought I was poisoning myself. Wow, it was a good episode. We went by a giant flag.
Yeah, if you watch the 2 videos, the Bear Mountain and the White Castle, you get the gist of what we did. So that part you're not missing out on.
We just talked about how our journey on Bear Mountain, how we took a wrong turn.
Yeah.
And ended up walking a while.
White Castle was good. That's it.
Had the crap in Target. Target.
And that's basically that covers that episode.
It. Yeah. This is a long one.
Yeah.
Because it's 20. We're also gonna have to record another ad.
We started doing Let's Plays.
Yep. So
those will be Last of Us might be a little later than expected because of freaking Amazon.
Amazon not
delivering.
Yeah. We might have to do one more goof episode before.
Yeah, we have enough to hold us over.
Yeah.
But
I wanted to hit you with an idea. Do you like the goofy looking thumbnails more than me drawing characters and then putting it on a background? Or do you like us just take a photo and then put it on a background?
I think for all the goofy games, we should do the garbage.
Okay, but you like the drawing?
I do like the drawing. For the Wii Sports, even though it's a goofy game that, I would have been fine with if we just did a picture. But I do like the drawing.
It looks a little bit weird, but
yeah. But I think for a longer series, it's nice to have
a drawing.
A drawing.
I think Last of Us will look cool.
Yeah.
With it, especially once you put a filter on, then it starts to kind of look better. I like this. We can actually see how long we've been going, so that'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, normally you can't. Well,
yeah, but you have to
off,
you have to log back into the phone. Can I tell you about a fear I discovered that I have? Well, I knew I had it. I just thought I was insane, and it wasn't a thing.
Is it
it's the fear of women. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. That's
I
more
have the
you.
fear of women. I have the fear of people. Never know what they're up to. They're always coming around.
Yeah, you're a lot less trusting than I am. Same with Chloe.
Getting ready to
I'm a
stab.
very trusting person.
It's if I seem like I trust someone, it's usually just like I don't care. It's either I actually don't trust really many people. But when like I don't know, if some guy comes up to me and asks me for my bank account, and if I tell him I'm not trusting him, I just don't care at that point if I'm telling someone my bank number.
Yeah, but like if I see somebody on the street, I'm automatically gonna think, oh, that's a cool person, rather than stay back. You could shank me. Yeah, I'm not. I don't usually think. Yeah.
No, I'm not thinking everyone's going around getting ready to shank me.
No, but like if somebody's like, hey, can I use your phone?
No, I'm not gonna give him my phone.
I'll be like, yeah, do you want me to buy you one? No, I'm kidding. But like, yeah, I'll definitely let them use my phone. I'm more like, hey, that's a random person. I'd sit down and talk to them.
I'll hold my phone and let them call someone, but I'm not gonna hand them my phone because they could run off with it. And
yeah,
if
I'd chase them
because like I want them to, because if they really need it, I'm not gonna give it to a kid. Even if a 5-year-old kid comes, I'll hold it for him. What's your dad's phone number? That kid could be part of a con plan.
Yeah.
Look out for kids, guys. They're coming for you.
Yeah.
They're what's your actual fear?
Okay.
By the way, the sun, I think we said this. The sun is beating down. There is a nice shady tree over there.
But we are not doing it in the shade of the tree because we need the full experience of being out in the field, getting sunburned and hot.
It's not art unless you suffer.
Exactly. Oh, wait.
That's why Nate, let's get crazy. What the heck? That's Bob Ross. We have him here.
Throughout the whole time, I'm going to do the 6 sounds. That was the first part. I'll do 3 per part.
Okay. Nate, just real quick. So art is suffering, so before you draw a picture, you do stab yourself in the arm?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is painful. Oh, also, we parked our stuff, not parked, but we parked our butts right down next to a dead raccoon accidentally.
Oh, yeah.
It was like dead and then sun fried, so it's like mummified. And you told me to like kick it away, so I kicked it, and I like severely stubbed my toe on it, and it really hurts.
All right.
Oh, also last night on the way home, I accidentally bit my tongue. So if I'm talking a little weird, it's because my tongue is super sore. Yeah, can you see it?
No.
Okay, it hurts.
All right. Fear factor.
My fear is submachinophobia.
Afraid of submachine guns?
Yes, they terrify me. No. It is the fear of partially or fully submerged handmade objects. In water.
In water?
In water.
Like, is it the refraction of them?
No, it's like you can't really see because of the sun.
Okay.
Like,
oh God. I guess I can't really see it that well.
Well, you'll throw on the YouTube version. You'll throw up some pictures.
Okay.
I'll send you some pictures that super terrify me.
Submechanophobia.
But it's like an old sunken boat in like the sea.
Okay,
like where like you can't see the full thing, and like this picture freaks me out. It's a it's like an airplane when like you can't see the full thing, and like or like this. Oh Jesus! It's like an old boat like thing. I don't like. Why are you putting rocks on the computer?
We're gonna see how many I can get up here.
Okay. It's just that I don't know. There's something about it terrifies me. Like the darkness, like you can't see the full thing. It drifts off into the unknown. It's huge. I don't like giant things. I don't like I'd be uncomfortable standing next to a giant plane. Or like I don't like standing next to skyscrapers. I don't know. I just don't like it. I am 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
So that does
officially 3 feet.
Officially, yeah. As long there's 2 people that have to die before I am the world's shortest man.
Mhm.
So maybe in my lifetime I'll get it.
I think like that stuff's emergent. I think it's cool. My only fear is like what's inside that could hurt me.
Yeah,
That's my fear. Really,
I think
but like
that's a part of it. Like I don't like the like open windows like that. Like it's darkness and like the fact like I don't want to be near it, and like there could be something in it. Like in Jurassic Park 3, there's a part where what are the giant bird dinosaurs? Pterodactyls. I think they're like those.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually
It's
those or it's a different kind of dinosaur,
Okay.
but they're fighting them. And there's a part where like he's like swimming. They're swimming in a lake, and then like it's like in the lake, and then a cage falls, and it like traps the thing in the cage, and the cage starts to sink.
Okay.
What that always terrified me, not because of that, but just like being near it, the fact that it's something under the water sinking and I can't see it, and something about that. Or like chains like drifting off into the water. Like here, let me see if I can find like where they just like they disappear and you can't.
Yeah. That's what I don't like when we're at the beach and I have goggles and I go under and I look for like shells and stuff. Like all around you is so smoggy.
Yeah,
that you can't see anything else other than right in front of you. And like just a fish could like.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a fish, if I'm doing that, I'm always like, whoa, like even though it's not gonna hurt me, it's just
oh.
yeah, it's very rare.
Look at this. I wish. Hey, wait. I'll show you them when we move over into the shade.
Okay.
But like there are some.
Do
you know in Finding Nemo?
With
the giant ship that's moving towards them in the water.
Yes. Yeah.
That always terrified me. And like when they're in like with those bombs, they're like it's not because it's a bomb.
Sea mines?
Yeah. It's just that it's like I can't see and it's scary. I don't like it. I talk like this. Yeah. So that's my fear
of
that. Also, a lot of people have a fear. They're claustrophobic.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm agoraphobia. Or that's where I'm afraid of Al Gore. No.
Big spaces?
Hold on.
No. That would be the opposite of claustrophobic. What about claustrophobic when you're scared of Santa Claus? I feel like a certain amount of kids are
agoraphobia. It's the fear of open spaces. I don't like giant open spaces. But I don't know what it's called when I'm like I love claustrophobia.
Okay.
I really like tight spaces.
I don't I wouldn't.
The idea of like that I could have a tiny room in like a little tiny closet, like a little door I open up and sit inside of it.
Japanese sleep pods, those are cool.
Love it. Love it. I don't know. I just really like tiny spaces.
It's like you got your little own bed sleeping pod, and there's just like a charger, and that's it.
It's different, like for like the movie The Descent, was where they're like in cave systems, like tiny little cave systems where you're flat and you're like can't move. That's different. I think that'd scare the crap out of anybody.
When we did the How Caves thing in middle school or 9th grade, when you go all the way to the end, did you go all the way? Yeah.
I didn't mind that.
No, that was fine. And like Mrs. Remus, shout out to Mrs. Remus, thanks for all the stuff. And being my teacher, I don't want to like say like only stuff. She was fine. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't listen to this.
What?
Well,
we're not saying anything bad. No. She's good.
Yeah.
She's good. It was fun in GSA for a year.
I enjoyed my 4 years.
I was really hoping like for the award ceremony. Like I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but just it would be so happy after like just like the GSA award just goes to you.
And I'm like, what? I wasn't even a part of it.
And they were saying a girl, and I'm like, I'm just so happy.
That's worse than my award that I did get.
What?
But no, I know. I like.
You heard it. You heard it here, folks.
Hudson's ungrateful. What am I saying? What was I talking about? The cow caves, and we get to the end. She's there, and she's like, "Yeah, if you swim underneath this, it opens up into an open cave. There's like a waterfall, and I'm like, can I swim under that?
Yeah,
Because I want to go up, and then like be in that open like cave area with the waterfall running. That would be so cool. I mean, like a terrifying part would be if like you swim under it and then you go up and there's a wall or a ceiling.
Yeah, you can't
and you're
get
like,
up.
Oh,
That's like the fear of like you fall through. That's what's always terrifying. You're on a giant lake that's frozen over. You fall through. The current under the ice is strong, so it pulls you, and then you can't get up because the ice is so strong. You're not getting through the ice from on top.
Unless it's in Minecraft.
Yeah, which still pretty terrifying.
Yeah. Especially when you got full set of diamond armor and you're underneath the water.
Yeah, and it's enchanted, and you just. Or when you're in the Nether and your friend, you're mining through a Nether fortress, and your friend says, "Watch the gap," and you don't hear him, and you fall and lose all of your armor and all of your stuff. Or
that would be
when
terrible.
you fight the
Wither and die 500 times.
Oh,
that boss is terrible,
such a pain
and it
in
breaks
the
the
butt.
game so much that it's slow, laggy that you can't even move.
Or when you beat an end fortress and you have the end dragon head
and
and like
fall off the side.
you have like a full shulker box filled of enchanted diamond armor and swords and tools, and you're making a bridge and your auto jumper comes on and you just kind of fall off the edge. And that's not fun
and
either.
Your friend thinks you're joking.
And you realize, and then the one friend still has to go
all the way back
with
barely anything.
Yeah. That's pretty fun.
As a kid, I think it's some comedian did a bit like as a kid, another fear is like quicksand.
Yes.
It's like you think it's everywhere.
But it's not. That was John Mulaney.
Okay.
It was like when I was a kid I overestimated my fear of quicksand.
Thought you'd just be walking on the street.
Yeah, quicksand and falling anvils.
Oh, yeah. Watching too many cartoons.
Or a stick of TNT.
I mean, yeah, really. As a kid, I thought like quicksand was more common like on beaches, in deserts, like everywhere, and like just sand like this, like this water that.
Like oh god.
But it's really not that common. And I'm kind of disappointed. Life's too easy.
Let's go to a place with quicksand
and run around. Let's go to a Vietnam minefield and run.
And we'll do the podcast there.
Yeah. Also another fear.
Did I tell you about that sign? We were in an antique store and I really should have bought it. It was cheap. It was an old actual Vietnam like warning mines, death ahead, and there was like a painted on like skull, and I'm like, why? That's so cool.
Yeah, I would buy that. Another fear, well, not really fear, but as a kid, like drowning wasn't really a big fear, but I think I got afraid of it because one time in the ocean, I got caught in the current, and it just like took me, and I couldn't get up until it pulled me up to the shore. And that I felt like I almost drowned. Then one time at a public pool, there's a diving board thing. And there was these teenagers, I was maybe like 12. There was these 18, maybe 19-year-olds who would jump in. They're like, hey, dude, you can't touch the bottom. And they were saying that to their friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, maybe I can touch the bottom as a 12-year-old, like 4-foot kid. So I jump in and I'm trying to, it's like, it's a diving pool. So it's deep. So I'm going down and I'm not touching the bottom. Nope.
I'm going down. I'm yelling timber.
I'm not touching the bottom. I get to like at a certain point, and now I'm like I can't breathe anymore, and I still haven't touched the bottom. So now I'm swimming up, and I think I'm just gonna like pass out and die because I can't make it to the top. And I get to the top, and I start coughing, and like the lifeguard's like, "Hey, bud, you okay?" And so that's why as a kid, don't listen to
idiots.
Idiot.
Don't listen to us.
Yeah.
There was a time when I was swimming at a lake. Okay. So wooden. There's like I think there's like a bolt holder in the water. Wooden spikes. So okay, there's 4 of them.
Okay.
And then in the middle, it's like connected by a board. So I'm like, okay, I have a life jacket on. I'm gonna swim under it, and then come out the other side. I swim under don't realize you can't really swim under when you have a life jacket on.
Yeah.
So I start going up. So I'm trapped under this log. My face is underwater. I can't get up. I'm like, and then I got out.
Nice.
It was terrifying because I'm like, well, this is how I
that-
die.
Uh,
I don't like. That's another fear I have. The fear of being chased.
oh. That's because I do that all the time. I'll just show up whenever you don't think I'm there and start chasing you with a gun.
Lupislipophobia.
Oh boy, it's a big word.
Oh wait, no.
No.
The fear of being chased by timber wolves around a kitchen table on a newly waxed floor wearing socks.
Whoa! No, the timber wolves.
How is that a fear?
Dude, what if you have timber wolves that
The
are
fear
in
of being
your kitchen?
chased by timber wolves around a kitchen table on a newly waxed floor wearing socks. And then, I don't know why this shows up, but Lupislipophobia, the fear of otters.
Otters are so cute, though.
Sakuraphobia,
Sakura?
the fear of parent-in-laws. Yeah, but I have a fear of being chased. One time, same lake, I'm swimming, my sister's chasing after me swimming. I panic. And my only reasonable, I'm really young, so don't judge me too hard, but my only reasonable way to deal with it is swim towards her and dunk her head underwater. So I just grab her head, I'm like, ah, ah! And I dunk her underwater. People weren't happy with me. No. Apparently people don't like it
when you try
to drown them.
One time we were playing tag, and my cousin, who was I think maybe 17 at the time, and I'm like 10, and we're on gravel playing tag, which is already a stupid idea. Gravel is not the sturdiest ground, and when I'm trying my hardest to catch up to my cousin and like pushing my feet on the ground, I'm wearing shorts too, so I try to chase him, and I'm so close to him, but I'm trying so hard to catch up to him, and I'm 10, so I can't really run that fast as him, and I trip and just all over my bottom knee, just gravel all up in it because I'm full force flung into the ground. So don't play tag on gravel. That's the life lesson.
Yeah. I once did roller skating on gravel. That didn't work.
Let's roller skate on these rocks.
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea. Should have brought our bikes out here.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sending you a picture of. I think it's a goof.
Okay.
The being chased by timber wolves.
Yeah, it's got to be a goof.
But there's a picture. It's like a cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we talking about now? Movies? Let's talk about
Yeah.
some movies.
Yeah. Let's talk about some movies. So.
Let's put a few little highlights in here just to make them little rascals just sparkle in the sun.
I don't know what that.
Crap. What one did I
up.
do?
Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day.
Can you play all of them at once?
No. Wait.
Let's get crazy.
No, you can't.
No. Dang it.
Okay. Well, I gotta remember I did this one and this one.
Okay.
So I got to do these ones. Okay.
All right. So, did we talk about Silence of the Lambs on the
Yes,
podcast?
yeah.
We did? Okay.
Because I've seen that movie.
Then I watched Philadelphia,
Philadelphia.
which is Denzel Washington and Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks has AIDS, and Denzel Washington has to defend him because he's fired from his company. Yada yada. I think it's good. It's
It's actually a garbage movie.
yeah. It's very, very lawyer focused, which I like those kind of like intense who's and what's it's
Who's a Majutstit?
and yeah, it's good. It's also a good like AIDS awareness, and
It's not Tom Hanks. It's Tom Jones. I'm just kidding.
and it's I guess it's sad. It's you see it's like the struggle of an AIDS person, and the struggle of a lawyer trying to defend someone against a massive law firm, and it's a good struggle.
I don't think they're an AIDS person.
No,
I
I
think
know.
they're a person with AIDS.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure, like an AIDS patient, but I don't know. It's not patient. I don't
Person
know.
with AIDS.
Yeah, well, I know, but I was trying to put AIDS first, and then also the Five Bloods. It's Five Bloods. DA.
DA. That's the Spike Jones.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. The
Not
Spike Jones.
No, I think that you said Tom Jones 2 seconds
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Who's Spike Lee? It's really good.
He's a fashion guy, right?
He wears some stuff. He's not. I don't think he's the fashion guy.
Hold on. Spike Jones is an American musician.
Okay.
He's
What? Spike.
Oh yeah. His
What?
ballads were punctuated with gunshots, whistles, cowbells, and outlandish and comedic vocals. I think we listened to him in History Rock.
Okay.
There's also Spike Jones with a Z, who's an American filmmaker.
Got it.
Who's okay? I'm looking up Spike Lee.
And sorry if the wind picks up. I don't think it should. But if it does, then that's Nate's fault.
What?
Yeah.
We just gotta talk louder.
So it's
he did Black Klansman.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a really good movie.
It's so it's Vietnam, and these 4 black dudes go back to find their leader, but there's also one of their goals is they buried this gold that they were supposed to get during the war. They were supposed to retrieve it, but they lied to their officers or whatever that they never found the gold, but really they just buried it. So they're out there searching for the gold. It's a good like camaraderie movie. There's like flashbacks to Vietnam War stuff, which is good. It gets intense at the end.
That sounds good.
And
I didn't. When you told it to me, it didn't sound. You didn't make it sound like that. Oh,
yeah.
It has Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, he plays the
I like him.
Storm and Norman. And
it has Jean Reno in it. God, the.
And it's very like, again, same word that I use billion times, heartfelt. It's like
it has Isaiah
there's a father and
Whitlock
son
Jr.
Like
it has Gus from Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. I don't think he's definitely not a main character.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a name.
It's like a little bit race related, like the difference of racism, and that's good. It really speaks about that. Not racism. Racism isn't good, but
Oh my god,
the movie talking about
that's good.
racism is it's a good movie. It's on Netflix. It like came out last Friday. I really like it. Another Spike Lee movie that I watched also on Netflix is Inside Man.
Yeah,
Denzel Washington bank heist. Just the bank heist.
I really like Bank Heist.
It's
was it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very creative because like it's kind of Money Heist like because it's
Hold on.
they like plan. No, nope.
No, I'm gonna throw it right through the.
No. They like planning out this whole thing, and then you also see the side of the cops and the stress and how they're like playing the cops and just everything.
Yeah, that.
And they
that
like
sounds
and
good.
at the whole.
And it's Denzel Washington.
Yes.
I like him.
And the whole time, like
Except in Fences.
Spike Lee is like hinting at the end. There's like little bits that like point to the ending and how it twists, but you don't really like see
Well,
it.
don't tell me the twist.
They're not too obvious. I won't. They're not too obvious. It's not like a blow your mind twist, but it's like a I see what's going on.
You just sniff that leaf.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I watched a lot of movies. Dallas Buyers Club, which I think you talked about before.
That one's a really good one. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a little longer.
It's definitely longer one. Yeah. Jared Leto is in it. He's really good. But like Matthew McConaughey, that's my favorite Matthew McConaughey movie.
It's definitely him. It's more him as the character. Like Lincoln Lawyer, which I watched, that's just Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. Nate's up on a tree, hanging out. The laptop sucks, as you know.
Are we actually back?
Yeah, we're actually back.
Okay.
So
No, the Pepsi.
and the phone fell. Everything's bad.
Going wrong.
It's
Okay. Cut out because the freaking laptop just stopped.
it just stopped. There's
And
nothing.
We talked about Tropic Thunder
Uh-huh.
and Geostorm,
Yes, that's it though.
which is good. We thought
Yeah.
because it put the audio in a data bank of all our other audios.
Yes.
So we thought we lost the whole thing, which would have sucked. So we're gonna finish off this hour, and then we're gonna go to McDonald's, and the rest of it will be us
On the phone.
On the phone.
So it shouldn't sound garbage. I'll make sure the car is off so it's not connected,
Yeah.
and it might be a slight change, but not
Not horrible.
hopefully not too horrible.
Hopefully the wind
Few-
isn't
like,
that bad. We
yeah.
moved into the shade because screw the heat.
Everything. And for future episodes, I don't mind recording it on the laptop now that we know everything, but next time we'll do it inside where my
The
phone isn't
Hotspot,
using
yeah.
hotspot. We'll use regular Wi-Fi and that should be
Hopefully
fine.
it won't cut.
Yeah. I don't know. On my laptop I was searching for like somewhere to turn off because I was our one episode was uploading one of the Wii Sports.
Uh-huh.
And no, it wasn't Wii Sports. What the hell did I just edit? Oh, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator.
Yeah.
That was like halfway done uploading, and then my laptop just shut off, and that I had to restart the upload again.
I was emailing myself a large file, and my Chromebook just shut down. And I'm like, can't you understand that you're sending something and don't shut off?
Yeah, or have like an easy little settings tab, because I can't find the settings tab anywhere on my laptop. And just like, let me click it. Like a phone has a settings tab. It's easy. Boom. Go in, find like auto turn off, and just bam. And it's easy. But the laptop's got to be all freaking sciencey, dude. I'm not a science man.
I'm not a science man.
You want to talk about Geostorm? Do you want to run them down?
Tropic Thunder, look it up. Has a lot of people in it.
Yep.
Robert Downey Jr. plays a black man. Ben Stiller plays a mentally challenged man. It's very funny. It's one of the best comedy movies of recent year. Check it out.
It's on HBO, you said.
It's on HBO. You're gonna watch it.
At some point.
You also have to watch the end of Watch one because I think you'll.
What's that on?
Netflix.
Okay.
Geostorm. I went through all of them. I'll try to run through it.
It probably cut off like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
I think.
So, it's set in the future. Global warming is taking over, so there's large weather storms are destroying the planet. Jake Lawson, a builder, and his brother, Max Lawson. Jake builds this giant satellite and network, net around the world called Dutch Boy, which stops the bad weather. 3 years later, no, not 3 years later, his brother fires him from that and takes over his job. But don't worry, his brother's still nice. It's just like that's how it worked, and he didn't like it, but that's just how it worked. 3 years later, it starts malfunctioning. It freezes a town in Afghanistan, killing a whole bunch of people. An airlock opens up, shoots out one of its people up in the spaceships and kills them. And in Hong Kong, it rises the temperature, and gas mains get super hot and explode and cause fire tornadoes. They're awesome. The effects in this movie look really cool and good.
I think, yeah, if I'm going to watch it, it's going to be for the effects
Yeah.
of it.
His brother Max, they have to recruit him. So 3 years later, he goes back, gets him to fix it, and they realize somebody has taken it and like weaponized it to cause a geostorm, which is where it causes so many storms that all come together to make a geostorm and kill the planet. So somebody's weaponized it.
Oh no.
That's what they gotta fight. It has the girl from Joker, the black girl.
Okay.
She's like the comedy person in it. I like her. She's probably my favorite African American actress. I really like her.
All right. Okay.
The relationship between Max, Jake's brother, and his girlfriend, which they want to get married, but she's a Secret Service agent, so it's like against the rules for them to be dating. That's really good. I really like the actress who plays her. Really funny. That's good.
Just gonna move that every 10
Just
seconds.
make sure it doesn't die. Some of my complaints. It's definitely not a great, like, you can definitely, rewatching it,
Mm-hmm.
you tell, like, some of the dialogue is very, like, they say this so that you know what's happening. It's like they're setting up things, not like, it's like not pure dialogue. Like, there's one black man that's like, whoa, Jake Lawson, you're the guy that created the satellite in the sky? And then, like, and he's like, hurricane, zap. Tornado, zap. Earthquake, zap. And it's like, you can tell, it's like, ooh, it's dialogue, but it's meant to, like, to show the audience,
okay.
like, this is the guy that made it.
Uh-huh.
And his daughter, his daughter's 13-year-old, and I get she's supposed to be, like, since she's his daughter, he's super smart, but he's like the bad father. Like, he's not good at being a father. But she's, like, really smart and adult. But it feels like if you were to take her lines and change the part where she mentions being her daughter, it was, like, the lines were meant for, like, another just, like, other lady, like, adult lady. It feels like it's very, like, grown up. Like, it just doesn't feel right.
How old is she?
13.
Oh.
And it feels like you could have changed it, and it could have been like a girlfriend of the guy.
Uh-huh,
It's like,
well,
yeah, but yeah,
if the special effects are cool, I guess
it's cool. Yeah,
might as well.
action's pretty cool. Twists.
Um.
There's accents galore.
Wow, accents. That's crazy.
I got stomach ache from drinking enough Pepsi.
I've lost all enthusiasm. All of it's gone.
He wanted to not do a long episode.
Well, no. When it stopped working, when things stop working, it just
Hudson makes a baby. Hudson becomes baby Hudson.
It's just why does it have to stop working? And then it brings me down to a level of like, okay, what's even the point? If it's not gonna freaking work, then I don't want to. That's just
Yeah. And then Hudson's like, well, why do we even have to make it long? I'm like, because we said it. He's like, but you don't have to. I'm like,
yeah,
that's when I get mad at you.
But we
because
don't.
You get lazy and like you're like, but no. And I'm like, but
I'm a very
train.
that's not. Oh, damn it. Oh.
Okay, get close to the mic.
All right, listen to that train, boys.
Listen to that train.
It's coming around the mountain. It's got things in it. It's gonna deliver them. It's gonna
She'll be coming
around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She will ride 6 white horses.
She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very lazy.
Yeah.
I want to do the easiest way possible, the fastest way possible.
I'm the opposite.
I don't want to.
I don't care if it's going to take me a long time. I'd rather get it done so it's good.
I'm very. If
you don't care if they suffer as audience.
No,
which is why you shouldn't be editing.
When
I watch back his edits, I'm like, you can tell, like, he's like, that's good enough. And I never do it as that's good enough. I'm a control freak, so I like it perfect.
Like, I was trying on the Total Accurate Battle Simulator. You make the Duck Dynasty joke.
It looked really good. I liked it.
You can't drag the letters. It's a text box, and you have to like enter space. So I had to line it up. There were so many times I'm like, all right, finish. Okay, that's not off. Space. That's too far. All right, back. It was because you can't
Why
just
can't you drag it?
because the editing software is. If I
I'm
could,
telling you, the one on my phone
is the
is
best.
the best. It's free and it's on my phone.
The
and
zoom,
I can do
all
the best.
you click zoom on your phone. You click zoom. You
Yeah.
go to where you want to
can
zoom.
actually zoom in.
For the freaking zoom on the thing, you know how it slowly zooms in.
Yeah.
I can't control that.
I liked
that-
it.
I know.
feel like it worked, and it stopped right there. I felt it worked. It was like,
Yeah, and
hey!
But I can't change the speed of the zoom. I can only change the duration of the zoom, and it has to go like that. It can't instant zoom. The editing software, I mean, it is.
Why are we paying for
It's
it?
$5 a month, but whatever your phone one is called, if there's a computer version of that for cheap, then that'd be great because like your zoom is easy. You know that you can slide stuff around the screen, and I don't get why you can't. It's on a computer. Let me use my mouse and drag the text where I want it. It's just it's overcomplicated when it could be much more simplified.
Yeah, the one I use on my phone is called InShot.
InShot.
You had
InShot. I could be editing. Because that's my problem. I'm very like
Yeah, you can get it on a computer.
okay. We'll check that out at some point.
Oh wait.
Wait. I don't know. We'll look at that.
Knox App Player is another great emulator that lets you use InShot.
No,
so you have to get
an
the
emulator and then
yeah.
okay. Well, I don't know. Because it also sucks like the audio tracks. First of all, we split them up, so now I had to sync it up and stuff. But you can only change the volume. Like you can't zoom in on a specific part, like highlight it, go in, and like change the volume of that.
Which you should be.
Which it's not. It's just like a track. It's each track has a certain.
So it's either like there's no way of because we can't listen back to it. There's no way of knowing. Is the audio too loud?
I tried to bring the game volume down a little bit, so then that's not over us because that was still loud.
Because still, like it was hard to hear us.
Yeah, but then it
was like to the point where like we're recording the games and we can't hear, we can't have like the audio on the TV, so we're like playing a mute game. Which sucks.
You can hear us, but in Totally Accurate Battery Simulator, you can hear us better than in Wii Sports,
and especially the Cabela's one.
Yeah. But like there's no way because our voices I lowered slightly also because at one point we like aha and we scream and it was like, oh Jesus, I gotta bring that down. But I couldn't bring down that part. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna bring down the whole thing.
Well, don't bring down. Never bring down the whole thing because then.
Like, I didn't bring it down lower than the game. It's still louder than the game.
I think
it
just throw up like a
warning. Well, yeah, but
yeah, wait till you do the frickin' Jeopardy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I lost my mind recording that.
Yeah. I don't want you to edit everything because then you're editing everything and that's not.
I mean, I don't mind. I like editing on the phone because I can do a good job with it.
Like if it was if we could share the software and editing software and have it on both laptops, then we could split up the stuff. But then like giving you my laptop and then like if I have a bunch of free time and I could edit something, then like
you can't.
It's just not the best.
What editing software do normal people use?
A lot Sony Vegas or After Effects. Those are the big ones.
Those are expensive.
Those are money. Those are actual monies. I don't know how much actual monies. Definitely more than $5 a month.
Yeah. Let's look up After Effects.
I'm
gonna be getting a computer soon.
And like with the editing software, like we need it because we gotta edit the games and the YouTube podcasts. If there was something better or something, but yeah, I don't know.
The standalone version of After Effects is $20 a month.
Okay, that's not
That's not horrible.
terrible, but
It'd be $10
It's-
for each of us.
yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about that After Effects.
If we do get it, if we do get that, I'd be getting it on my new computer that I'll be getting.
Okay.
So that I have an editing software, and that I can actually have fun editing.
I mean,
You should have an account. It shouldn't be per computer. It should be per account, so that you can use it on multiple
Yeah.
computers.
I mean, I get maybe have a limit so like 10 people don't share it.
Yeah.
Like Netflix. You have like a limit on how many people can
Yeah.
watch stuff at the same time. Which, they need money. They're not asking for $1 billion. But it's just
Did you hear Netflix is raising its prices?
no.
It's gonna be like over 100. I'm just kidding.
That's not even
Is that scary?
no.
Yeah, your parents told me that they're getting rid of Netflix.
Yeah. And because when I'm editing in that software and like I want to do a Zoom or something, and then I gotta because it's not easy to clip it either. You gotta go to the one side, highlight that part, and it'll clip at the end of the part that you highlighted, and then go to the part that you want to end.
You can't split it.
You can't just click where you want and split. You gotta click, drag a little bit.
On the phone app.
Yeah, I know the phone app that's free.
Let's give it the thing. We've been paying $5 or $5 total a month for this editing one, which we've been complaining about. I've been paying $0 for the editing software on my phone, which I edit all of our skits on.
Yeah, and it's
good.
Yeah, you like it. It's got different tracks. You can just
There's
move them
music
easily.
and sound effects.
Yeah, in it,
you can record.
The freaking.
You can split it. It's
the one on the computer.
It doesn't even do a watermark because there's a watermark and it's like you click delete and it's like delete this one time but it does it every time and it's stopped doing that. It doesn't even pop up anymore. And I'm like, okay.
Talking about that, we gotta upload today's skit.
Let me.
Okay, sure.
Baby Kate from St. Rose.
And I want to I'm not doing much, so when I am editing, I'm sitting editing and I'm just sitting there. But when I want to do stuff, it's too much to do just for a simple little thing that could be implemented much easier in a simpler way. Which I think the only totally accurate battle simulator edits was throw up a picture, 2 pictures, because you shouted out names. That's easy enough.
Who'd you throw up?
I have no idea. We say someone's name, and
you throw up a picture of I know on the one you put up Ron White and then some random guy.
Yeah, because I said some name and you're like, that's not a person. I'm like, no, there he is.
But you didn't keep it up for very long.
No, it's just really quick. It
there he is, and then we start talking about something else, and it stayed up on screen.
It did. It stayed.
It was up for 5 seconds.
I didn't want. Oh my god.
I was like, oh, this is longer.
Maybe I'll just give you my laptop. You can just do it. Cause
wish I could do it on my phone.
I try and make it go up and up, and I don't know. I care, but it's just when I'm doing that, I'm throwing up the picture and stuff. I gotta set up a blank on top of it, which is a separate track. Then I gotta slap up the picture above that and do it. And then I gotta zoom in, cut it, and then no.
I gotta put it up.
All right, well then wait. Let's do it in the car on the way to.
No, that's not good. I don't have to play it. I just opened it up.
Because, yeah, my edits will not be perfect, even if they're easy. I'm not a perfectionist.
I am.
I'm
We're the
not at
complete
all.
opposite, which makes me angry.
Yeah, it's just like, let's say we're
Like,
making.
I don't care if you make me do the whole thing, as long as I can make it perfect. That's why I like working alone.
Like, I just want it. I want it up. I want
like,
it done.
It's good for art, and it's also bad because like I can make really cool pictures that are like really detailed and stuff. But I'm really bad at like just sitting down and doing a little sketch because I'm like, well, it has to be perfect. Which is why I'm bringing my sketch pad to New Jersey. I'm gonna try to sketch some stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sketch some dogs because I like sketching dogs. I'll probably sketch Henry.
I'll sketch a dog.
I'll have it.
Sketch off.
You could do a little sketch off for the.
Yeah, and then
That'd be fun.
mine won't be very long because my dog will.
Well, no, I'll take a picture of the dog.
No. I mean, like, my drawing won't take that long.
Oh,
It
okay.
will
I thought you
be.
meant you were gonna draw your dog. I'm like, no, I'll take a picture.
Yeah, I'm very like. Okay, yeah, that was good enough. That's fine. Like, if it works. And it's maybe slightly out. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to give an example.
But
like,
when I edit to like the millisecond. So like even if like it's perfect, but like but it could be like something you don't even notice, but like it still irks me. And somebody's like, why do you? And I'm like, super OCD.
It I don't know. Let's say there's. Like, you asked me to zoom in the Wii Sports one, and I know you said it worked, but let's say you did that, and I clipped it and stuff, and did all that in the zoom, and then it lasted, like, into the next clip and zoomed in. It was still zoomed in. Like, I'd be like, whatever. Okay. The zoom worked. I'm not going to go back.
I would be, like, researching how to fix it. I don't like to give up, too. So, like, if I'm about to do something, like, editing some of our the thumbnails, like I have to get apps, put it through multiple apps to like, okay, I gotta put it in this editing software.
If I was
screenshot it, shrink it down, add this to make it good. That's what I'll.
If I was doing that, I would like slap the picture. Oh, that doesn't. Okay, well, that's too bad.
That's too bad.
And it's very just.
So if you see one of our content and it's not good, it's Hudson.
It's all my fault.
And if it's good, it's me. Or Hudson got lucky.
Yeah. It's I don't. Oh my God. I don't need everything to be perfect. I'm not saying that like I don't care that they're watching garbage.
You just rather be lazy than
I don't want to. Let's say you're like.
Which is why we're never going to be long-time partners with any project.
Put an elephant on the screen and have it go. I'm not like cutting out the elephant.
I would be cutting out the elephant.
I would be putting an elephant with a white blank and like drag it, have it just across the screen. First, I'd have to find something to cut out the elephant, and like that's too much. And it's funny because it's an elephant on the white thing flying across the screen. And it's garbage. Yeah. We'll talk about Star Wars in the second half.
Yeah. I want to talk about End of Watch.
Oh, End of Watch.
You want to look it up on your phone because I'm putting this.
You've got 2 minutes. Go.
Wait, I actually have 2 minutes?
No.
Oh.
Oh. It went black. It's fine. End of Watch. Is that the Batman movie? Also, typing on a phone?
I told you about Outlast. They put out a new Outlast trailer. They put out the new Resident Evil 8 trailer, too. which looks really cool.
Yes, yeah.
It looks really cool.
What is it? They like they did some wordplay.
I don't remember.
Oh God, end of watch. It's like they made it. Resident Evil. No. Why are you playing the Village? No. Village. Resident Evil Village. And Chris Redfield's in it. What the hell is that?
Oh crap! I have to put it up on YouTube. I always do this. I start to put it up on Instagram. I'm like, well, I have to put it up in YouTube before I can say it's up.
Longtime LAPD partners and friends Brian Taylor, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Mike Zavala, Michael Pena, patrol one of the most dangerous neighborhoods of Los Angeles. Though they may bend the rules, their honor and dedication to the job is unquestioned. Taylor and Zavala always have each other's backs, even if Taylor's surreptitious filming of their daily activities for a college course is a bit ill-advised. All hell breaks loose for their officers when they run afoul of a vicious Mexican cartel.
Yeah, so it's about them dealing with this cartel, and it's basically like it's a lot of like police life, and I like it. Jake Gyllenhaal and whatever his name
Michael
is, Michael Pena, love both of them. They're really good in this. Definitely concrete some ideas about the police. There's definitely some like
yeah. The
action,
budget for it,
yeah.
$7 million.
Yeah.
And it made about almost $60 million.
Yeah. It's a really good movie. I do have some complaints about it, but it's really good.
It's really good.
Characters are really good as well.
Where did you watch this?
Netflix.
You said that earlier? Okay. Well, I officially have only 19 items on my watch list now. Cutting it down. Oh, that's what I watched. I watched Don't Fuck with Cats.
Oh.
The documentary about this like psychopath who
does bad things to cats. Let's end it there.
He kills 4 cats in different videos and records them.
Yes,
and then this Facebook group wanted to find him. The police wouldn't do anything because they don't know where he is, and they like tried to search for him and did all this like cross-referencing, and then he ends up killing a guy, and that's when the police get involved. Which there should be like, I don't know, kitten police, animal. There should be someone you could call. Like, there's a video of some dude killing cats on the internet.
Control.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. They didn't. They have no idea where he was, and then there was this whole thing, and like, the cat killing part is terribly disturbing and makes you want to just torture this guy.
Yeah.
Because why would you kill cats? And then at the end, when he's like,
and it's true.
Yes, it's a documentary about this guy. And at the end, when like he kills the guy and like plays out this whole movie, still can't remember what it's called.
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
It's the one where like the lead.
Yeah, he plays out this whole movie after killing this guy and like plays his life like it's the movie. That part's cool. But like, don't kill the cats. It doesn't show you him actually killing the cats, because that would be hard to watch.
I'm not gonna watch it because I just don't want any of that.
It's really.
I saw it. I went on and deleted it off of my list.
It's only
because I don't want in the future to be like, oh,
what's this? And then
click on it.
it's literally
No!
it's literally like the first 10 minutes of the first video. It's
it would hit me, and then and I know if I start watching it, I would watch the whole thing, and I don't.
It's really because you just see what he's doing to the cats, and you're like, I just want to bow. Yeah, it is. It's gonna end. Look, it's red. It means it's gonna end.
It's about to end.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to McDonald's and record the next half. Quick, Bob Ross, you got anything to say?
Oh, yep.
Everybody needs a friend.
What?
It says everybody needs a friend.
Oh, everybody needs a friend. All right.
Okay.
See you at McDonald's.
Well, no, let's just wait till it to end.
Well,
Okay, it's counting down. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay, almost 10 seconds.
I think we have to
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
You're off by
4,
1.
3, 2, 1. Bingo! Upside down there.
Hello. Welcome back. We're back in the car. We're on the phone. We don't have a microphone anymore because Nate threw it out the window.
Yep,
Oh,
it got
did I
ran over
take
by a
that? Okay.
semi-truck.
Yep. So, look forward to, nothing. All right, Nate, go.
I was talking about the movie. It's good. The only complaint is that
What movie were you talking about?
the police one.
Oh.
The only complaint is it's all shot like footage, like the main cop dude, Jake Gyllenhaal, is recording it all on his phone, but then it's like they did that and it's good and there's good reasoning behind it, but they're like, crap, we gotta film from the cartel's point of view, and they're like, well, let's just give one of them a camera, and it's weird, which that part is a little weird, and some of the dialogue can come off weird because of like how it's filmed.
Okay.
But it's good. It's a good movie. It's sad. It's very sad, action filled. Watch it.
Okay. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
I think you said that
Yep.
like 3 times, but I keep forgetting.
We got McDonald's and something went down.
Okay, so we ordered. We're in the drive-through line, because that's what you got to do these days. And we ordered.
One day they limited their menu,
Yeah.
which I'm kind of glad because I was getting full eating that Big Mac. I was gonna get a bigger Big Mac, but good. But couldn't have.
So Nate ordered a Big Mac meal and I ordered a quarter pounder meal, and we said that, and they were like, okay, pull up. They gave us the price, and then we pull up to the thing. She's like, you've got the quarter pounder, right? And I'm like, yes, we've got the quarter pounder. So I was thinking we have the quarter pounder, and that's like a part of our meal.
Yeah.
She didn't say you've
she
got a
wasn't
quarter
gonna say
pounder meal and a Big Mac meal.
She wasn't gonna say the whole thing. We were like, oh yeah, yeah.
So I gave her the money, and she gives me back $10. I'm like,
Oh crap.
that's not right. And I look at the receipt, and it's only the quarter pounder. So we pull up to the next line,
Like where you actually get your food.
and we're like, we also ordered a Big Mac. The one lady who was originally, she was
the
nice.
one that was there originally was nice. She's like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. And then some other lady came over, and she's like, the one lady at the window's like, oh, they ordered a big, and the other like, what? No!
It's not here!
Oh, and she was freaking out, and
then they're like, okay, give me five, it's 5 something. Give me it. Give your money.
I gave him a 10.
And then she's like, Big Mac, right? The sandwich. And we're like, no, it's a large Big Mac
And
meal.
she's like, damn it!
She's like, oh! And we're like, oh, come on.
No, you don't have to scream. The one lady in the window who was, she was
And
like,
she's
kinda
like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
And then so she gives us her meat, and I'm like, can I have ketchup? Because I was like, I'm getting my fries, and they never give you ketchup with your fries. So I'm like, I don't want this to be the reason I don't get ketchup with my fries, because they're always dry, and I want ketchup with them.
Yeah, so shout out to the nice girl at McDonald's.
And unshout out
to the mean one. Now, we're gonna talk about Star Wars. It's cool. All right, thanks guys.
Thanks guys for 79 views.
It's because of the hashtag Good Mythical Morning.
That's the reason.
I mean, hey, maybe people.
I put less hashtags on it than I usually do.
Maybe people like that, and that's why they're viewing it. Just start doing hashtags that are completely unrelated.
Sometimes I do. I always do hashtag positive and hashtag positive views.
Oh.
I usually do hashtag summer, hashtag fun, and hashtag food. Even if it doesn't
Have food in it.
have food in it. Like, I did hashtag food for that. I mean, like, it kind of has food, but...
Let Nate know.
Why are you always letting... Nobody lets me know anything. You always say, let Nick know. Nobody
Let
lets
Nate
me know.
how you feel. about the 2 podcasts a week.
Okay, yeah, because Hudson.
No.
No.
I'm not.
Hudson's like, maybe we should start doing 1 podcast a week, and I'm like, no, people like the podcast. It's like our biggest thing we do.
We do 1 podcast a week on Fridays. It goes up, and everybody watches it then. And it's like a weekly thing. Now, I understand.
I like doing 2 podcasts.
It's less content, and at some point we will have to cut
less
down.
of our most good received content.
And
because we're doing the games, we gotta see if games are good. If not, then we won't be doing games. I would like them.
I think we'll just, if like nobody cares, I still like doing them.
Yeah.
So I say we like cut them back to like 2 a week instead of 4 a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, August it's gonna be a schedule change because of college starting and stuff. So
it'll be like 1 podcast a week, and then they'll go up on YouTube, and there'll probably be a static image of us, unless there's something
special, or
generally special, or like a video or something like that.
But that's August. You've got time.
And we'll still, like, all throughout then. Until then, we're still going to be doing skits and games.
Yeah, well...
nothing's going to change until August.
Yes, and it'll...
Unless everybody somehow, like, texts me, like, stop doing the podcast, or, like, something like that, but...
Stop doing the podcast or your mom dies. Okay, alright, we're done.
Okay, we're done. Oh, okay. I just want to see if... If you're hearing this, go on Instagram, if you have our Instagram... And just DM me your favorite letter. Just one letter
of the alphabet.
This is not coming out for a while. I'm gonna be very confused. And I think it'll be very funny, and I want to see.
L? What are they saying?
And if I respond with what, then just remind me. But I think that'd be very funny, and I want to see. Or send me a picture of spaghetti.
Okay.
Either of them. I had last night we made Alfredo linguine with what's the seafood?
Shrimp?
Not shrimp. It tastes like shrimp. They're like little balls of meat. Scallops.
Scallops, okay.
And garlic bread. Garlic cheesy bread. Oh, so good.
Yeah, we'll see in August how things are going, how college ends up, and that will just... I don't want to, like, completely end it, but we'll see what has to happen with stuff. And, yeah, that's it.
So, thanks, guys, for watching.
That's the 3rd time this episode.
Do you like me?
Who's that? Well, don't say now. Star Wars. No. I watched Star Wars.
Oh, wait. Before we talk about Star Wars, I want to show you a hat that I want.
Okay.
Do you know your hat that you have that I really like, the brown one?
Yes. The brown cowboy-ish hat.
It's cowboy. I really want one of those. I love these hats okay, it's okay, you could look up multiple things. It's a wide-brimmed pork pie hat. You could also look up hipster wide brim hat. I love these hats so much.
That's a your kind of hat. You seem like the hat guy walking around on the college campus.
Yeah. Which I have a weird shaped head. I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast before. I'd wear my my like newsy looking my Irish hat, and that was pretty fun. I'd like that. I did look a little goofy, but so what? I can't wear baseball caps. I
think I gotta start getting used to wearing some hats.
Yeah. What hat? But what hat can you pull off?
I don't think anything. But,
like you should be wearing these types of hats. I feel like like a cowboy hat or a sombrero.
I think
you should become the sombrero guy.
No, dude. Every day in college, I'll wear a different hat. I'll be the hat guy.
You be the hat guy. Because we talked about. I don't know. Have we talked about this? Like, if you just
how fast you'd ruin your college reputation if you just the first day showed up with a giant bag of like a big block of cheese. And at lunch, you just take bites off of the cheese.
No, not even at just any class.
Yeah.
You just reach into your bag and grab a chunk of cheese and just
eat it like a giant block of cheese, and it's just in a garbage bag that you hold over your shoulder. The first day, nobody would talk to you. You'd be the cheese guy, and nobody would talk to you.
You'd permanently be the cheese guy.
Yeah. And that'd be so funny.
Just what, like,
And
only
just,
that
like, you
day.
always
Never again. And you're just the cheese guy for that one day, but then everyone will still remember you.
But it'd be funnier if you just every day.
And
the whole year you just eat off of this giant block of cheese. It becomes nasty. Or like if you did it with meat.
And you start asking people, hey man, what's some
Do you want
cheese?
What, do you remember our characters that we came up with?
There was the guy with the bag of meat and the guy with the bag of cheese.
Yeah, and then like just that, and then there's the other guy. What's the other one that's like super meta? Like the commercial. We can't forget it. It was so good.
The commercial. I don't know.
Like
the Oh, is it the commercial? But it's real. Like
yeah, like every
it's just
time
normal life. Every time he picks something up, he's like, oh.
Oh,
Man.
and he puts it up as a phone.
Oh,
yeah. And he's like, wait, this isn't a phone. And it's like and then the universes start like overlapping, and you see the cheese guy, and it gets super morbid.
And like cheese guy, like hands cheese to the guy who thinks it's a phone. Go,
Well, this is a
wait a second, this isn't a phone. This is, and then the cheese
what
guy
was
kills
the one
him.
with like the waiter and his like head blows up or something like that?
I don't know.
That's how we came up with the wait, this isn't a phone. It was so good. I loved it so much.
That was just us. We were standing in your room, just.
It was
losing
1
our
in the
minds.
morning, losing our minds. We were eating Cheetos and cheese. That's how we came up with the cheese idea. Because you were eating Cheez-Its and I was eating cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That was the night that we recorded Basement Time with the Boys.
Oh wow.
That's a. Whew.
And we're like, cheese man, funny.
Woo!
Oh.
That's because then right after that is when you were sitting on my ground.
Going.
You were going insane, and you were like, "We could go in your basement and record a podcast." That's before we knew that this was gonna be doing stuff.
Not doing stuff. This isn't real. Wake up, Nate.
Wait, this isn't a phone. And every time it's like
he can't go, but like inside,
and
he's
it's like
suffering.
but no, but it wasn't it like about like another guy who's going insane. Like, because it's like, it's real life, and the guy, and he's like watching the he's watching ads
on the
and
TV.
then he's like watching a movie or an ad, and then they're like, wait, this isn't a phone, and he's like, ah! And his like world's crumbling around him. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God.
Alright. Enough about us. Let's talk about Luke Skywalker.
And Bill Skywalker.
And the Philosopher's Stone.
And the Balapadoot Stone.
I first started... No TikTok.
I'm just trying to check our channel.
No, TikTok. TikTok's a poison that has plagued this land.
Do you want to record a TikTok while we're doing the podcast?
No. I first Star Wars when I was a kid. My dad had them on VCR.
You've been Star Waring me more than I've been Star Waring.
Yes. Because I Star Wars'd you.
Hudson.
I'm
an old man.
No, you're not, actually. Oh, Jesus Christ. As a kid, my dad showed me Star Wars on the VCR, the original and then the prequels, and I was like, yay, Star Wars as a kid. And then whenever the frickin' new trilogy came out, that was awesome, and I invited you and Brandon and someone. Which
our Star Wars are very different in how we were Star Wars. We got Star Wars.
I grew up Star Waring, and then Star Wars New come out, and I was like, oh, good Star Wars, bring friends to Star Wars, and that just kind of became a thing.
Dude, there's a freaking galaxy in my hair.
That's great. Every year for my birthday, I'd go with a couple of friends to see Star Wars.
We know it's Star Wars. We just say Star Wars because we think it's funny, by the way.
Yeah.
And we, so I
Our farmers. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum.
Sir, can you drop the TikTok?
I'm sorry, it's entranced me. Oh, this was my favorite.
And I like all the Star Wars movies. I know some of them are bad. The prequels are written by 5-year-olds. The new ones have the storyline of a 2-year-old. And the trilogy is good, the original. But I like them all because it's in a freaking awesome universe that George Lucas pulled out of his hair. And he was just like, let's make a freaking universe in the space, but it's like far space. There's robots and like aliens, but like there's also humans, and it's kind of normal. Freaking universe in space, but it's like far space. There's robots and like aliens, but
Okay, can I tell my origin of Star Wars?
yes.
So, I never really watched Star Wars when I was younger. It's one of the things. It's like Pokemon. It's like
I'd eat Pokemon.
by the time I knew about it, it was too big. There was such a big fan base. I was like, I don't want it. No, oh, you just rubbed your neck sweat on me.
I
Look
do
at
that
the
to
giant
people.
line for Taco Bell.
Jeez,
We're gonna
wow,
talk
we're
about
gonna
parking lot.
stuck- Stuck behind this guy.
Well, it's not like we're moving.
No, I know.
By the time I was like, oh, Star Wars a thing, I was like, the fan base was way too big, and I was like, I don't want to. No, what? That's a freaking.
Yeah, it was stuck to my leg.
It's freaking weed. Not weed.
Oh, Nate!
No,
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 not your weed
no.
stash. Don't tell him about that.
That's not a thing.
Nate has a weed stash.
I don't.
Mom,
I don't have a weed stash.
find Nate's weed stash.
I have a cocaine stash.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. Your mom
But that's
knows about
public.
that. Yeah.
That's a grab bag. It's just out in my front yard. It's a big box labeled cocaine. Come grab some.
Yeah, the cops never are gonna expect a labeled box of cocaine.
Yeah, and
Like,
people just come and grab it, and it's cool.
So, then you Star Wars'd it up. When I invited you, when I invited you to go see Star Wars, were you like yes, or were you like I don't know, I don't really like Star Wars?
Okay, well, let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to get into it because the fan base was too big, and I was like, I don't want to dive into that. That's not something I want in my life. And then
Get that.
you invited me, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool, that'd be fun. But I was a little bit like, it's not, I don't know the universe, so I don't.
Yeah, because it is like the third. It's the
Yeah.
sequels, so like.
And that, The Force Awakens, seeing it with you was my first Star Wars movie that I've ever seen. And it freaking blew my mind. I loved it so much.
Dude, it's freaking Star
It's
Wars.
my second favorite Star Wars movie.
What's your first?
The original.
New Hope.
Yeah, I really like New Hope. Goes A New Hope, the second one, and then the Empire.
I like Return of the Jedi.
Is that the third one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then that's the one I like. The one with Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Yeah.
But it blew my mind, and I loved it so much. And then what I really loved is we went and saw it. You, me, Brandon, your family, and Brandon's mom, and Brandon's brother.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to your house.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how there was it wasn't as big as Endgame,
No.
the crowd, but there was an insane crowd
Yeah.
for that movie because it's Star Wars coming back.
Yeah.
In like 10
everybody's
years, Star
like-
Wars coming back. Which it will again because Disney
Well, yeah.
will
want
money.
They've got the prequels going. Obi-Wan.
Yeah. In a couple years, it'll be coming back. Disney's definition is beating a dead horse. Like, they should end it, but
Yeah, I think they should do more beginning stuff. Not movies. Or maybe movies, but I want more stuff like... Dude, if you've like looked into any of the not read the comics, but just watched videos about the
Star Wars,
there's like so much
It's
stuff that goes on
insane.
beforehand with like insane Jedi
we
doing
were
like,
talking about it earlier in the year when school is a thing.
Yeah.
How they should make like like a Jesus movie, but not Jesus, but like Star Wars version, like insane long ago, like before the Jedi and everything like that. That'd be really cool, like a very ancient Star Wars movie. That'd be cool.
What sucks about the prequels, I'm sorry, but real quick, what sucks about the prequels, they start in this spot where turmoil starts, but they have this Jedi temple that's been around for a while that they could do stuff even just before the prequels with like Jedis going on missions and stuff. That would just be cool in the temple. Also, if you haven't seen the video of the edited version of Anakin killing the kids in the Jedi temple, and it's like it's gored out, where like
I showed you it.
You did? Okay.
It's like it's Corridor Crew. Shout out to them on YouTube.
I'm just rubbing coke all over my face.
Cocaine?
Yes.
They're a special effects group on YouTube that makes like cool little short videos, and they do a series where they make Star Wars R-rated or make Marvel movies R-rated. So they took the Anakin scene and it's like he kills all the kids, and like there's one part where like you see like the kid like come down and splat off.
Yeah.
It's great. You gotta watch that. I should have checked for ticks.
Yeah, that would have been the smart thing to do. But do we do smart things?
Definitely ticks.
Definitely not.
So we see the movie, big crowd, loving it. And then, what do? Go home to your house, sleep over, and play Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. I loved.
I like that game, like, visually, and the places are cool, and it's fun, but, like, it's not very...
Not story.
The first one didn't have a story. There were only a couple things at first. Everything else was DLC, and that was like, ugh.
It's fun for, like a couple of friends just want to go into the Star Wars world and just kill some people. It's like GTA but with Star Wars, which is why I love it so much. And at that point I was hooked. Then after that I watched the prequels because we had already had them on disc.
Okay.
So I watched those, and then I actually watched the real Star Wars movies.
Star Wars.
I liked... Well, I mean, at the time I liked the prequels, and then I watched the originals. I'm like, wow.
The prequels,
they're okay.
The fighting is awesome.
Yeah.
In the prequels,
it doesn't look great.
It's old CGI.
I think our biggest complaint about the prequels is the freaking dialogue.
The dialogue is literally written by a 5-year-old. I know I said it, but literally, it's like, Anakin, what are you doing? I don't care. I'm gonna kill everyone. Anakin, no. Yes.
Stop. No.
Anakin, why are you doing this? Because I can. I'm awesome. And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Watching them back, when I rewatched them all on Disney Plus, I was like, wow, it really is terrible.
Yeah. And then, because you did, this year, once you got Disney Plus, you watched all of them.
Yeah, I watched all of them.
For the new Star Wars movie, which we'll dive into after this, because we can talk for a while about that.
Yes. Real quick, my favorite fight scene is Yoda.
I was just about to say, the best part about the prequels is freaking Yoda going around.
He's going...
And I'm like, how? In like a couple, or how long it is.
Yeah, a couple years, he's brought down to, because the Force is weak, and
he goes to that. He's like, he's secluded from everybody. Where does he go? What's the name of that planet? I'm not on my peak Star Wars knowledge. Like a couple months ago, I could have like named you everything. I was watching so many Star Wars lore.
Oh, dude, real quick, let's shout out to the Star Wars kid that had cancer that we bought stuff for.
Oh yeah,
for Christmas.
So for current affairs, you can do a thing where you buy...
we raise money through bowling and fundraisers and stuff, and then you pick a kid who has some sort of life-changing disease.
Yeah, it's the Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah. And
you get a list, like they give you a list of like a couple things. It's either like some like a topic that they like, or like bigger things, and you get a certain amount of money. We got like $150.
Yeah, which like
was enough. Our kid likes Star Wars.
He was just like Star Wars toy, Star Wars shirts, and I was like, okay,
this is awesome. This is a cool kid. And it's me, you, and Aaron. And we went shopping And you know how fun it was? Because we went to Target, and we made a trip about it. We went to Target, got a whole bunch of clothes, and then we're at Crossgates, and then we got some stuff, and then we're like, wow, we're really not looking good for action figures. And then we're walking, we're like, wait, the Disney store! And they had everything. We got this giant kit of like every character from every movie.
Literally every movie.
And it was cheaper.
Yeah.
And we got him a giant Darth Vader.
Oh, giant Darth
action
Vader.
figure that like lights up and stuff. We got him lightsabers, shirts, clothes.
Mm-hmm. So I hope he's feeling good.
We went to, like, when you deliver it, he wasn't there.
Because he was in the hospital.
He was in the hospital.
But his dad was there, and his dad was really cool.
And the night before, was it the night before we went shopping for this kid? We went to see Star Wars, the new one.
It was a couple days before.
Yeah, I knew that we'd seen it, and when we met his dad was awesome. Loved Star Wars.
We were like sitting there for like an hour or more. No kid was coming. No one was coming. And then
people have dispersed because they found their kids.
Yeah. This black dude with his daughter comes over, and he's like, "Yo, you got my guys for my son?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, I love the shirts." And he was like, "It's so good to see another fan."
Because we wore Star Wars shirts. He had a Star Wars shirt.
He's like, "I'm so glad to see other Star Wars fans get these things for my son." He was really grateful. We hugged him.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, "Y'all see the new movie yet?" And he's like, "Don't spoil it, don't spoil it yet."
And we talked about the movies for a while.
And it was his birthday that weekend, so he said he was going to see it for his birthday. Mm-hmm. And we talked about Star Wars with him, and he was great. So the kid had cancer, and his sister
had cancer too. Which I don't know. And the dad was living. He was a single dad with his mother. He was living with his mother. Yeah. And he was these two kids' parents who both he was the parent of these two kids who both had cancer. And so it was sad, but also
it was a nice experience. Yeah. I cried hard. Mm-hmm. I cried multiple times. Before he showed up, there was a kid he had just gotten back from like he get like bone marrow transplants and like a whole bunch of stuff, and both of his parents are deaf.
And I was on the verge. I didn't want to visually cry
we were sitting there, and like they were getting their toys, and like they were like, and I was like bawling my eyes out. I was really trying to hide it. It's Katie and Brandon there. They were okay. They were fine. Yeah. And I could tell you were having rough time.
I was sitting in the corner, and I kept turning around to the door and like looking outside. I'm like, I can't look.
And I just started. I couldn't help it, and I just crawling my eyes out. And then I cried after
because like there's so many at the first.
We weren't told that it was he had cancer and his sister had cancer, and that hit hard. I was a bit bummed that we couldn't see him, but I'm glad that we were able to get the stuff and we met his dad.
At one point, this kid came in, and he looked up at me and he goes, "Just by looking at you, I know you watch anime." And I was like, I was glad because this kid who's on, I'm not gonna say the verge of death. This kid who was dying.
My brain was like death row.
No, this kid who's dying can still come out, see a kid, and make a joke. I laughed. I think it was funny.
Yeah.
He just I just by looking at you, I know you watch anime. And I don't know if he meant it as like an insult or like a, hey man, I know you watch anime.
I loved it.
Yeah, everyone. Freaking Tommy was dying next to me. Yeah, shout out to that kid. Hope he's doing right.
I hope his family is well.
Mr. Dolan said we were supposed to get letters in January, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Shout out to him and that.
Alright, I need a break.
Ad break?
Ad break.
Oh,
well, no, the ad break was before this.
Oh.
So this is just a break for us to cool off.
Cool off break.
And I looked up
like how people have viewed our YouTube channel, and it's like 93% Reddit.
Yeah.
Try to put up every skit we put up.
Those Reddit boys, they're working hard.
Or hardly working.
No.
Remember that?
No.
Onward is my favorite movie. I love it. I want to watch Onward over and over again,
Let us know
Dad.
if you want to see a skit with that guy.
With this guy.
I love doing that voice.
It's like...
Tell him what voice you also like doing.
What's my other voice I like doing?
Oh. Well, don't say.
Well, wait. Rotman. Welcome to my chambers.
Hey, wait, get the thing up.
Can you find me some peanut butter? I would love some peanuts. That sounded like I said penis.
Yeah.
I meant peanuts.
You heard it here, folks. Hudson would love some peanuts.
No, I would not love some penis. I have enough of my own. So Star Wars is probably the worst movie series ever.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You want to do that joke again?
Yeah. Let's talk
What's your
about
favorite Star Wars movie?
the first. No, I already the freaking Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Menai.
Return of the Popeye, the Sailor Man.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
That's not at all Popeye. That's
I
a
used to be able to do Popeye.
that's a good voice, but
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
no. Let me know if you want to see that in the skit. Alright, boy.
Oh no!
I'm Popeye. Hey, man. How's it going?
Please don't touch me, sir.
Why is your voice so weird?
Oh, it's because as a kid I was punched in the throat by 72 orcs.
So, the first Star Wars movie. No, what? Oh my God, the first Star Wars movie is obviously good. Oh my God, what are you doing? Why are you on YouTube? No. Well, so
Don't take my phone.
no, I'm practicing for one of my history teacher and.
Oh, and you have to think, God, you being a history
Someone
teacher.
playing fart noises on their phone. Honestly, I'd laugh. If like someone's playing fart noises on their phone as I sit down, I'd just be like, "All right, dude, that's fine. That's good."
That's good. You beat me to it.
Yeah.
That's when you grab them and you put them under you and you fart on them.
That's legal. Come here. Yeah. Try it again, bud. Oh, I'd be fired.
Yeah. You think? You'd probably be arrested.
Yeah.
God, I'd be fired. No, you'd be arrested.
Yeah. No, that's not good.
I have an idea of a series of pictures I want to do, but I gotta finish this stupid tortoise that I'm drawing. And I know if I start working on another series...
Why don't you turn the tortoise into an amusement park? I'm just saying.
When I was younger, my biggest dream was to design an amusement park. And I still think that'd be pretty fun.
That'd be pretty
Not like, okay, here's all the money and like, you got, okay, leases for this. But just like,
designing.
this is a ride and then this is all.
Look, the Ferris wheel goes like this and then it flies off.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I got some people I can call.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to call Walt?
Call Walt.
All right. Not now, not on the podcast. Walt
Yeah.
doesn't like to be.
Yeah.
I should probably cut that out. I don't
yeah.
know. Walt will.
I would like to say, okay, Super Mega Podcast. Remember the Coca-Cola episode? Mr. Coca-Cola?
Maybe.
It's
I don't
like-
rewatch them.
Okay, so I watch them like constantly. Another one comes out today. I'm gonna watch when I get home and draw. It's like, what if they did? Like, what if a guy discovered, like, he accidentally stumbled upon the Coke secret formula, and then like Mr. Coke, the hitman, starts coming after him.
One sec. I'm texting. If you can hear my Nate, keep talking.
So it's like the Coke hitman, and it's like a guy. Imagine like Hitman 47, dude,
Okay.
but with a red suit and a Coke tie. And I'm like, that'd be such a funny movie. Just this guy hiding from, like, getting chased by Mr. Coke, I just love that, and I wish we could make it, but it's their idea. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't steal. That'd be. That's
Guys, you just figure out you can't like steal from people.
I was in Walmart and I got a cart full of stuff and I'm walking out and the guy stops me and says, "Where's my receipt?" I'm like, "Dude, receipt? Why I'm just taking stuff. It's over there." Like, what is he talking about? The guy says it's illegal to steal things.
Yeah, it's not just some big building with stuff in it that you go and take.
I don't understand that.
It makes no sense.
I have to like pay for it? That means I have to make money.
Yeah. That
I
means
don't
you have
get
to
that.
get a job.
Ah, that is stupid. I'm trying to live here. America? More like Shabarica. Am I right? Right here.
Right here.
That's right, yeah. Guys, alright, so real quick, everyone go to your local one now.
No. Are there going to be protests down in Jersey?
I don't think on Ocean Grove.
Okay.
Find us, meet us, Ocean Grove, New
Ocean
Jersey.
Grove, New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
If somebody is listening to this who we don't know who lives in Ocean Grove, New Jersey.
I don't think anyone listening to this that lives in Ocean Grove, New Jersey.
Or if somebody lives in New Jersey, dude, DM us. We'll meet up. We'll have a fan meet.
No.
Come to New Jersey and meet us.
I don't think I want to fan meet one random person. That
Dude, we'll hang out.
they could shoot us in the face.
But they could also not.
Yeah, with my dad. My dad will be there as our security.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mr. Walters.
By the way, we're in the hot sweaty car again.
We're always in a hot sweaty car.
Yeah.
Because it's either, or we're in a hot
It's
sweaty
never
room.
just like let's cool the room off and let's just record in there.
Because it never stays cool. It's cool for like 2 minutes.
My room stays cool once I turn the air off for a decent. If you leave the door closed and the window closed, probably like 2 hours. It stays like a nice temperature. But why would we do that when we could sit in a hot sweaty car?
And be idiots. And that's why we went outside. Like, oh, maybe we'll be outside. Well, one, it was hot, and then everything
went wrong. Everything possible underneath the sun.
we got shot at. This is the 20th episode, by the way.
Yeah, welcome. It's been
That's why it's a longer one.
it's been 10 weeks of doing this.
Really?
If we 2 episodes went up every week,
Yeah, technically, yeah.
that's 10
is like-
weeks. That's a full quarter of school.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, dude. Why did we spend time in school when we could have been doing this since 9th grade?
Oh.
I think we gotta talk more about Star Wars though.
Star Wars.
As a kid, not knowing that, because I didn't there was no let me go on my computer and look on Reddit or Twitter or something as a kid. Not knowing that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father, that was like the biggest thing to me as a kid. I was what?
I always knew that, but I didn't know what it meant. And then when you watch it, you're like, oh my god, that's what it means.
And like Leia.
Imagine being like it coming out and then that happening. That freaking blew my mind.
And like Leia, his sister, and his sister's been kissing him this whole time. I really feel like that part might have been like a little afterthought.
Yeah.
Like maybe George Lucas was like, wait.
Or it wasn't.
Yeah, and George
got
Lucas.
on that. Like, have you heard about him with the Carrie Fisher? He's like, sorry, Carrie, you can't wear a bra because in space you wouldn't be wearing bras. That's literally his reasoning. I'm like, that's a little messed up. I love Carrie Fisher. She is great.
Nate, I hate to break this. Carrie Fisher is dead.
You joking?
No, I'm not joking. She died, I'm pretty sure, last year.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
No, you can look it up. Yeah, look it up. No, Nate, wait, no, come back. No, Nate. Okay, guys. Nate really likes Carrie Fisher, and now he's kind of breaking down right now. I don't think he can deal with this. Wait, he's coming back. Maybe. I don't know. No, he's still breaking down. Okay, he's crying.
But Robin Williams is okay, right?
Don't. Well, he's in a better place. Okay, Nate. listen, Nate's like a big... Guys, if you could send some love messages to Nate...
Kurt Cobain.
He shot himself in the head.
Prince.
Died 2 years ago. Okay, guys, if you could send... Here, wait, let me...
Jesus Christ.
He was crucified. But he came back to life. And he died again. Guys, send pictures of Peter Griffin to Nate to help him deal with this, please.
Keanu Reeves' wife.
He had a couple. I'm pretty sure one of them died. Maybe two. One?
Your grandmother?
Well, my one's doing okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hope that sounded fun. I
Yeah.
hope that was funny.
I told him to send you some loving messages to deal with that.
yeah.
So,
I'm excited for this to come out, and I'll give that part a listen.
yeah.
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher, Star Wars. So the original trilogy is good. It's solid movies. Everything works together well. Everything's good. And then they decided to make the prequels, and they were like, I don't know if they rushed the script or like if George Lucas just didn't care. If he was like done with it or like, I don't know. They're cool visually. I mean, not the effects are like garbage old effects.
Yeah,
But-
at the time they probably were
Yeah.
okay.
But they're still cool. There's like cool creatures, cool action. The freaking fighting scenes are awesome, but the dialogue sucks. The story's like whatever. It's like, yeah, we get this.
I hate the guy who plays Anakin.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't hate him, like the actor.
Anakin.
I just like how they portrayed Anakin.
Anakin,
It's just
yeah.
so like, ugh. The actor guy is pretty cool.
General
Squabbly.
Grievous.
Alive on TV.
That's great. Grievous
Oh,
or
he's cool.
Grievous? I don't know.
I think it's Grievous.
Grievous. He's cool because he's got 4 freaking lightsabers. He's a robot dude.
Oh, about to get grieved.
No.
What is that from Fortnite?
What?
Grieved? Getting grieved?
That is not a term.
What am I thinking of though? I know it's a thing.
Griefed?
Yeah.
Like in Minecraft, if you're on an online server, or in any other game, if you get griefed, it's like your stuff's robbed, you're killed and stuff. Like in Rust or something,
Oh.
if you have a house and someone comes in, burns it down, and
Do you
steals your
have
stuff.
Rust?
I don't know. It's a computer-only game.
Ah, Rust is fun. I'd like
Yeah.
to play Rust. It's free, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. And then the new movies are kind of like, it's weird. I like them. I like them because it's more Star Wars.
I like them too.
The second one's a little more dialogue-y, less action, which whatever. And frickin' Princess Leia flies in space and doesn't die, and that's like, the ship gets blown up, she flies out, and then like the Force like
Yeah,
back,
definitely.
and it's
She
like,
should have. That should have been the end.
yeah, like you're not. She's in space.
And then how she does die is so
garbage.
exactly.
She got blown out of the spaceship. She's in the middle of space for like probably 15 seconds. And she just forces herself back in. It's like, that doesn't... No.
The Force surrounds her.
No, it doesn't. Alright, new movie. You can't just throw in healing powers.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Frickin' it's the third trilogy.
The last
It's
movie.
the
ninth...
trilogy of the trilogy.
Yes. It's the 9th movie finishing off the trilogy of the trilogy.
And then they throw in, oh, and by the way, the
Force can heal.
and you can teleport things with the Force. Healing with the Force has been mentioned, I don't think in movies, but
No.
more in like comics and lore stuff. But frickin' teleporting stuff with the Force is not a thing.
They tried to like show it in The Mandalorian before the movie came out, like little baby Yoda had.
They should have connected the Mandalorian too, by the way.
I know. The Mandalorian, real quick, because this is shorter than the new movie. I really love it.
We've talked about it
It's
before.
oh, we did. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
You
like
said it. If it wasn't Star Wars, it
yeah.
wouldn't be.
it's more Star Wars.
Which I like. I like
But-
it more than The Last Jedi.
Yeah. Yep.
Rise of
It's
Skywalker was okay.
each episode's like
I
nice
liked
because
it.
it's a different area, and like it's cool visuals, cool, and like the dialogue's cool. The story that's underlying is neat. And then finally at the end they introduce like the Empire chasing him, and Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad. I don't remember his.
That's not his Star Wars name.
No. Is like the evil guy. He's got like a light sword that isn't a lightsaber. It's like a sword but has like light on the end.
Yeah, and like the lore, like he's like it was like stolen or something like that from like an old, I think it was Jedi Temple. I'm sorry if I'm getting this stuff wrong. It's been a while since I've read up on this.
And
stuff.
like all the stuff in the Mandalorian, like all the characters, that's cool. But again, if it was just like a standalone, like, oh, this is a new space show, and like this guy is like a bounty hunter, I think it'd still be fine. I'd probably watch it, but like without the Star Wars aspect and Baby Yoda, then it's really got it's not. I don't.
It has my favorite rendition of an ATST.
Like overgrown one that like comes out of the forest.
Yeah,
when
that thing's terrifying. They're always goofy looking. That one like made me crap my pants. It was scary.
I love the Prison Break episode when on the prison ship. That's a good one.
That one's a good one. I like the
whole mercenary group is cool. All of the Mandalorians.
I love the end episode.
Yeah, why didn't you get the kid a couple of Mandalorians? Yeah, that's Mr. Dolan's quote.
Mandalorian. Do we
Do we like this? Yeah.
How
Okay.
are you decorating your car?
I'm not. No, I am. My mom bought freaking car decorating markers, and we're doing her van. I think we're driving in her van.
We're in the same group.
Yeah,
You, me, Alec, Joel, Quentin.
Yeah. There's some goodies in there.
Now we're gonna be talking to each other.
Nope. I really don't get it if I have a mask on.
Exactly.
Like, the reason we wear masks is so if you can't stay 6 feet apart, you wear a mask because you can't transmit the disease because you're wearing a mask. So why can't I talk to my friends if I have a mask on, or if we're standing 6 feet apart, or both? I'll do both.
Yeah.
Just let me see my friends.
Let me talk to them.
It's already bad enough. Ugh. That's me angry.
Is this coming out before or after New Jersey? Or is this going to be while we're in New Jersey?
It's going to be the day before we go to New Jersey.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
I'd hate that, because then you'd be sticky.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm always sticky. Oh, there's some. Oh. I'm just rubbing Coke on myself because I have a thing of Coke and it's hot, and I understand that make me sticky, but it'll make me smell nice. It's make me smell like Coke.
Oh, and you put it in your hair? Oh, it's so gross.
I was doing that the whole time. I was like going like this. God damn it, the frickin' recording stopped.
Your phone overheated.
Yep.
And it stopped recording with us not knowing.
Again, that's the second time this episode.
Oh my god.
So much wasted talk.
So we talked about some Fortnite.
Talked about Fortnite, Patton Oswalt. Fortnite's got a new season. There's like a flood. Patton Oswalt, cool dude. Watch his comedy specials. Watch anything he's in. He's a cool guy. All right, and
that's it. Everybody, bye.
That's the seventh time.
Cemetery?
Pet cemetery.
As long as you got the bit where I walk out of the car and back.
Yes, that part is.
What about the top?
Dude, my hair looks like Steve
Olivia?
from Stranger Things. Dude, I love Steve.
Hair.
I love his
hair.
hair.
Steve's my favorite character from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I didn't quite like him. Second season,
the first couple episodes, he's like kind of the garbage character.
Yeah, but then he comes around.
Yeah, and he's really cool.
Love his character.
Yeah.
And love the guy who plays him.
Did I ever tell you? I think I did. I don't think I said it on the podcast. The girl who plays Susie at the end, which you never saw the last episode, but the girl who plays Susie at the end of episode 3 goes to the church that my mom goes to.
Oh.
So that's cool.
Isn't it the same girl who goes to one of the schools by us? Wasn't that a big thing that we talked about?
I think she goes to Schenectady.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about driving licenses.
Driver's license. Why do you need them?
You look like
you don't need a driver's license. You can just drive, dude.
Do you want to play? Do you want to play What's in Nate's Wallet?
No.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
I have my driver's permit because I don't have my license yet.
Yep, because
I can't get it because I can't get my 5-hour, even though freaking DMV has started to open up again. but I can't get my 5-hour because I don't have online 5-hour classes.
I can run it through you real quick.
I have my SafeZone. It's a tracker, so if I lose my wallet, I can track it. But this stopped.
Working? Did you just turn it off?
I think I turned it on. I don't know. Sometimes it stops in the Spanish.
Hey, you've got a Star Wars wallet.
I do. I have the Star Wars wallet. I have a Rebellion wallet.
Rebellions are built on hope. Oh, that's another thing. Rogue One? I like that movie.
Rogue One's like one of my favorites.
I don't know why everybody...
I
It was
loved
terrible.
it. Why? It wasn't
I
terrible.
know. It was like...
It's really cool. It has K2. I love the characters.
all the characters, and the ending's like, oh, wow. They
all died.
They all died.
Oh, crap.
They're all dead.
You're gonna
that's
have
fine.
to
No,
put a
it's
spoiler.
Star Wars.
Okay. But it's obvious because it leads right into a New Hope.
And that's so cool. And like, yeah.
We didn't finish what's in Nate's wallet. I
I'm
have
sorry.
a note from Chloe, which I'm not going to read.
Why?
I don't want to read it.
So, guys, Nate doesn't love his girlfriend. You heard it here
I don't think
first.
she would want me to read it. A picture of us at prom.
Okay.
How sexy do I look?
More like Trom. Because...
Stromboli,
Yeah, more like Stromboli.
which I liked. When we had it, I liked it. You didn't like it.
No, it was fine. I liked the other one because I had another one the day before. I had a pepperoni one. The one we had was chicken parm. Pepperoni one was much better. Much better Stromboli.
I have...
How many dollars? Guys, find Nate and rob him.
Yeah, you will get...
All things mentioned before, plus however many dollars Nate has.
1, 2,
4, 5, 10, 20, $30.
So you'll get $30.
And what looks to be a Dunkin' Donuts card.
A $5 Dunkin' Donuts
Oh.
card. Oh, wait. No, you'll actually get $30.55.
Wow. That's money right there.
Dude, that's life.
Ain't it funny how to see? Shut down in April, back up in May.
You will also... you'll get $31.05. You'll get a, unused Michael's gift card for probably like $50.
Whoa!
Get, a business card to Hair Studio One with a name of a lady who cut Chloe's hair.
A Spencer's t-shirt.
A Spencer's buy 4 get 1 free one, which I already got the free t-shirt, so you have to get 4. A case for my DMV license, and a buy any 7 Phillies and get the 8th free for Charlie's Philly Steaks, which I have 1 stamp on. Also, some... How much is on this?
Maybe instead of a hat, I'll just start pulling my hair all the way up and on top of my head like that. Do you think I should do that instead?
Dude, that's a freaking smart idea.
Thanks.
7.
Dude, real quick, I miss going to the movies.
There's so much.
Like,
much.
That's just one of my favorite things. Either with
I
friends, my dad, or
love
just by
going.
myself.
Yeah, I love going to the movies.
I love going by...
It's
like,
my favorite date night with Chloe is to go to the movies, have a good time. We always sneak in food, and then we drive home. It's so nice.
My favorite date night is going to the movies, too. Me and Hudson go to the movies. We sit down just with a drink, just a large root beer, sit down, watch the movie by ourselves, and just enjoy it.
There's also $57 worth in Arlene's gift cards, which I gotta use. I gotta order.
One of my favorite times is going to see Parasite by myself.
Yeah, you also saw Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems by myself.
What was the other one you saw?
Something.
Was it 1917? No, you saw that with
No, I saw that with my dad. There's a third one. I think it was Academy Award also nominated. Because they all came back to Rotterdam Square for like a week.
Frozen 2. You saw that with Brandon and Aaron. Which I still have yet to see. I was going to see it when it came to Scotia, but...
My dad said it was okay. He didn't. I'd like it better than the first one. I don't know why. Maybe just because the first one was very blown up, big fan base. Second one is shorter and cool.
Hold on 1 sec, guys.
1 sec. It's just getting a little hot in
Okay,
here. All right. We're almost done.
Very hot.
If you're listening to this at the end, message Nate and he will send you $20.
I won't send you $20.
He'll send you the image of $20.
I will do the same thing I did last time. That nobody, I know people watched to the end, but nobody claimed it. If you watch to the end, just DM me on Instagram, and just say like a turtle, and I'll do a little like 5-minute like little sketch of a turtle, and I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay. I think we're...
No, we have to get over 2 hours.
This might be over 2 hours. If not, it's like 2 minutes under 2 hours.
Let's go 2 more minutes.
Oh my god.
Let's just sing.
No one wants to hear that. Unless...
No, you'll sing.
No. I mean, we were going to talk about Star Wars more. That was going to be like a more main focus, but we kind of just quickly ran through everything. Han Solo,
Yeah.
I like that movie too. Solo.
I didn't like that one.
I like that one. It's very, I like the Millennium Falcon. I like Donald Glover as...
Yeah, I think he
Lando
was my
and-
favorite part.
It was probably in the lower of my favorite Star Wars movies, but
Probably my least favorite Star Wars.
still like it. Yeah. Next episode was talk about Star Trek.
Nope. I'm not a Star Trek fan.
Okay, so the old show, like the original one, that I don't know how I watched all of that.
Yeah, you told me, and I'm like, how?
It's just so boring.
It's so...
There's like a couple episodes where they're on a different planet, but most of them they're just in the ship and like, uh-oh, the oxygen is running out. Quickly, Scotty.
It's like, oh crap, we gotta film this.
The only time that has ever come useful is in Mr. Ring's class when he's like, have you guys ever seen the original Star Trek episode where I'm like, yes, I have Mr. Rings actually.
I went at Proctor's. What's the famous Star Trek episode? The Khan or Wrath of Khan or something like that. Wrath of Khan, yeah.
Wrath of Khan?
They
Okay.
played this at Proctor's. We had 2 free tickets because my aunt was gonna go, but she didn't. They played it, the Wrath of Khan. It's like a very famous one. And William Shatner was there and did a Q&A after. That was good. I didn't know what was happening.
The new 3 movies, those are action-packed cool.
Yeah, my dad really likes it.
Those are good.
Chloe's dad loves Star Trek.
It's another cool universe. I want more Star Trek movies. I know they have
Who's
like
in
the
the new
show
one?
Star Trek Picard. And then there's the new generation and stuff. That one people really like. That one. Dude, quickly.
Chris Pine.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, see, I didn't know. Anton Yelchin. He's dead.
Yeah.
And
He was in the green room.
yeah,
You got Carl Urban, who's from Red. I know him from Red. Which we still have yet to watch. Chris Hemsworth, Zoe Saldana, Bruce Greenwood. Winona Ryder's in it? I know Simon Pegg's in it. He plays Scotty.
I don't know what Winona Ryder was in Star Trek.
This guy's in it. He's in Star Wars.
Yeah, he's okay. Listen, next episode we won't do in the death room, the death car.
When are we?
I don't know. That's a great question.
What day is it?
I don't know what day it is. All right, well,
Are we recording? What are we doing on? What day is it?
you'll never find out. Okay, it's Wednesday.
Oh, Monday.
Thank you. 20 episodes. Thank you, everyone.
Yep. Thanks so much.
And Nate, I don't want to end this with bad news, but I hope you know Frank Sinatra also is dead.